How's it going, guys? I got another battle here. This one is also against Simmedon, so is the last one, but this one's a roulette now. I've grown really bored with just making a team and using it over and over again, so roulette seemed to be a whole lot better, and I actually get to use some of the guys that I don't use, because I got like 41 Pokemon that are usable. Well, kind of. Technically like 39. One's technically an Uber, it's Speed Boost Blaziken, but they'll unban it eventually. You know. And then the other one's like a level 37 Sceptile. I migrated it and completely forgot to um, level it up, so I got to work on him. Other than that, they're all pretty much good to go. So yeah, this was a roulette. Um, he volunteered to battle for it, so hope you guys enjoy this. Roulettes are always fun. All right, so yeah, I started recording it like way before the battle even started. Basically, as soon as he gave me my numbers, I started recording. I'm not really sure why. So I'm just gonna talk about some of the guys while this plays, because it's not too long here. He picked my lead as my Mesprit first. You know, it's my standard Mesprit, so there's not much to talk about there. He picked my Suicune and my Espeon. He also picked my Zebstrika, which I just made recently, like within a couple weeks. It was in a like whack ass electric team that I made, and I also got a Stunfisk that was made with it, which is actually pretty good. You guys will probably see that in a couple videos when I decide to use it. Excuse me. But anyway, the Zebstrika I basically made just because it's got a base 116 speed, so it's faster than most of the things that are out there, like the occasional Raikou, your Azelf, your Starmie, your Ambipom, those types of things. It's faster by 3 points. Those are speed 361. He is 364, so that is awesome. You also picked my Terrakion, and before I sped this part up, you'd have heard me saying, "Oh, Terrakion, god damn it!" Because every time I see one of those, they basically get rolled by a fighting type move. So I really didn't think it'd be that useful. But I figured since it's a roulette, can't really complain about what you get, so I'm going to. And I sat here for about 15 minutes waiting for him, I think. I don't know, probably only like 10. The Wi-Fi jack's up here, so I just left that part in, showing you how crappy the Wi-Fi is. Anyway, yeah, I cut out a good 10 minutes of me sitting there. So this is just us going back in. What was the last one he picked for me? I'm trying to remember what the sixth guy he picked was. Anyway, we'll see it in a minute here. But anyway, the order that we picked them is the order that they had to go out, mainly because of the Zoroark. So whatever your sixth one happened to be, that's what you have to put in the sixth spot. So if you have a Zoroark, that's what it's supposed to be. If Zoroark gets put in the sixth spot, that really sucks. But oh well, that just made the roulette like that much more fairer, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I have a Zoroark. See, that's the Wi-Fi being retarded right there. Yeah, so basically just made it fair because I have a Zoroark. I'm sure he does too because he had 124 to pick from. And so, yeah, I think the battle's about to start now here soon. Yeah, it's going up here now. So anyway, now that we got that randomness cut out there, uh, sorry if you guys had to suffer through that. You can always fast forward through stuff. So anyway, there's his team, and when I saw it, I was pretty upset and pretty much thinking that I was gonna lose because he's got a lot of stuff in there that I don't usually fight, but they look pretty tough. Like he's got a Zapdos and a Chansey. That didn't seem nice to me. But my Mesprit's my lead out, and his Doug Trio's his lead out. So that's a pretty good, uh, it's a pretty good matchup, I guess. I use Toxic because I know it's gonna Sucker Punch, and I missed the Toxic. That sucks really bad. But I hit the Toxic this turn, and he Home Claws up, which is alright, I guess. But I did not mean to attack here. I actually meant to go for Calm Mind. That was a misclick. So I knew it would kill it, but I didn't mean to do it right now. I was going to give him a turn, just so he'd think that I was going to keep Calm Minding up, and then he'd start Home Clawing, and then I'd kill him. But that didn't work out in my favor, so oh well. It's dead. It's fine. And then he sends in a Chansey, and I honestly don't... I think I try to Toxic it. I mean, that would make sense to me. No. Okay. I Calm Mind up. My bad. I don't really remember this, even though it was earlier. Alright, so he uses Stealth Rock. That's right, he told me the set was Stealth Rock, Soft Boil, Fire Blast, and Thunder, I think. I think that's what it was. Yeah, that's right, because we were talking about it later. Anyway, and then he switches out into his Whimsicott, which I'm sure has Prankster, because I'm pretty sure it's like a standard ability to it. So I get another Calm Mind up. That's pretty much what I was planning on doing with this guy. Uh, he substitutes up, that's fine. I figured he was going to do that, either substitute or Leech Seed. And Leech Seed seemed pretty stupid because he knows I've got Ice Beam. And Ice Beam would pretty much one-hit KO. I mean, it killed his Doug Trio without any setup at all, so it'll definitely take this out in one shot. Then he goes Memento on my ass. And I actually thought, when I saw that, I thought that only lowered your attack and shit once you killed it. But apparently it's a suicide move. So that's it's kind of messed up, but alright. So I'm basically back at, I'm still at +2 special defense, but now I'm back up at, now I'm back down to flatline special attack. And for a flatline Psyshock, that's pretty good, because I think those things are physically bulky. So that Psyshock did some pretty good damage there. He goes for the payback. I kind of figured he would, but probably should have gone for another Calm Mind or something, even though the payback would have done the same amount of damage anyway. Because I think it does that as long as you go second. So I just get as much damage in as I can until it goes down. So sorry, got a little tongue tied there. So while it's down to about an eighth, I think, somewhere around there. And then I bring in Terracotta because it seemed like a good idea to me. I don't know why, it just seemed like a good idea. And I think I went for the Stone Edge here. Not 100% sure. I don't think I've ever used this Terracotta ever. I made all three goats like once back when I first caught them because they looked really cool, and I haven't used them since. Yeah, I went for the Stone Edge here because I figured it'd do a good idea. I figured it was a good idea. And I had no idea what this guy was holding. I thought he might have been scarfed or something. But I see he's got a life orb, so that's decent. Did I go for the Earthquake here? Okay, yeah, he's subbing up, and yeah, I did go for the Earthquake. Okay. I'm just making sure I didn't make any stupid plays here, because that's usually my thing. I'm trying to figure out why he's not just killing me. Okay, so he subs up again. I think he's just life orb stalling me. I'm pretty sure that's what he did, actually. Oh, excuse me. So I'm down to like 16 HP. So either way, I'm gonna die this turn. He sets up another sub. I am very confused as to why. I don't understand. But so I just kill myself to life orb. I mean, if I were him, I'd have just killed me straight off and not wasted the HP. That's just me, though. Did it glitch out there? I didn't remember it stalling like that. And then I send in my Hitmonlee, who is that's the sixth one. That's the one I couldn't remember. He's probably the only one who's the almost completely non-hacked. He's exactly as I got him from the dojo guy in Soul Silver. The only thing I did was add Bullet Punch to him because it's the only thing that would have made him awesome. So his moveset's pretty much edited, but other than that, it's legal. So anyway, Zapdos switches in. I think I hit it with like a Bullet Punch and then a Close Combat. It's really not doing anything to him, but I'm Expert Belted and not Life Orb, so it's not really hurting me at all either. Then he Thunderbolts me, and I was actually surprised that I lived that since I had the special defense drop there. In fact, I'm sure he was surprised too, because there is no special investment or HP investment at all on this guy. It's purely attack and speed. But I don't know why I went for the Bullet Punch there. I should have just gone for the Close Combat to break the sub. But right there, I gave him a free sub pretty much. I think he lost like 12 HP out of that. So yeah, that's right. He goes for the Roost here. I'm pretty sure I predicted that and went for the Earthquake to break the sub. I remember doing that with something, so I assume it was him. Cause yeah, it was him. Because he's the only thing I have left that knows Earthquake. So I go for the Earthquake on the predicted Roost, so I break the sub. It would have been better if he had done it without a sub, because that would have just looked really cool. But, meh. And it appears as though he's just pressure stalling me. I'm pretty sure that's what's going on here. I got a crit on the sub. That was a wasted crit. That was depressing. And I'm trying to figure out why he's not just killing me while he's got all his HP. And I think I went for another Bullet Punch here because I'm stupid. Oh, no, I didn't. I went for the Close Combat, assuming a sub. No, actually, I switched up the Blaze Kick that turn because I figured he'd step up again. I wanted to see what it'd do. That's right. But he goes for Thunderbolt and takes me out, so that actually works pretty good. And I was pretty much just waiting for Hitmonlee to die. I didn't think I'd need it for anything else. And then I send in my Espeon, and I go for the Psyshock here. When it, yeah, there we go. And he switches into his Chansey. And when I saw how much damage this did, I thought it was a crit. I mean, I know it's got a base defense of 5, so it's like 100, maybe. But Chansey's or a Blissey's only got base defense of 10. And the last time I did that, I don't even think I did half. So I was just really surprised by that. And I thought it was a crit. And he said it's got Eviolite, so that was a pretty good hit there. So then he sends in his Raikou, and I know I'm not faster than it, but I wanted to see what. I figured I'd stay in because I didn't think he was gonna kill me. I mean, that was just me. He seemed to enjoy subbing up and stuff, so I was gonna just keep breaking his subs because I was pretty sure I had this because I had my Suicune back there, and Suicune's awesome. And I swear he lived that sub with like 1 HP. Like I think he had like 1 HP left. That was ridiculous. So I break that sub. He's down to like no health at all, and he just thunderbolts me for the kill. I was actually expecting to live that just barely, just for like lulz, but I didn't because I didn't have enough HP. If I was at full HP, I probably would have. And then I sent him my zebra cake. It seemed like a good nickname. And I went for the pursuit, so he would either A, stay in and die, because I outspeed it by 3 points, or it would switch out and die. So either way, it would die, and that was great. And now here, I pretty much have nothing to hit it with, because my moveset is pursuit, return, double kick, and wild charge. And I'm pretty sure wild. Actually, I probably should have gone for wild charge. I probably would have taken him out. I bumped the camera there. My bad. Oh, excuse me. God. So I'm just going for the return here. But I'm pretty sure the wild charge probably would have killed it on that turn before he made the sub. Because it's neutral, I believe. And it's got an ass ton of power when it comes from my Life Orb, Zebstrika. And I'm like probably a good 100 points faster than him. So I'm just return killing him. I was really hoping this was Hidden Power Grass just for the lulz, because this is my Sap Sipper Zebstrika. But I live with like 39 HP, and then I go for the return here. And I get a critical hit, which he says mattered, because he said he would have lived with like 22 HP or something like that. So that's the win there. Hope you guys enjoyed this. That was an awesome battle, Sim. You should probably expect more roulettes from me, so see you guys next time.